hear us as soon as I put this on. I look like a gang member. I don't want to take off my head. I didn't get a haircut. Okay,
A bum.
I know, completely a bum. I'm trying. Hold on, I'm trying.
All right, sorry, stream. We're just waiting for pools 3 and 4 to get completely organized so that we can get some matches for you guys. Can't actually keep up with the stream.
GIAC, it's time to duel.
He's gonna spell that wrong.
GIAC. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll correct him. It's okay. GIAC. ITZ. TYME. TODUL.
See, that's ridiculous.
I don't know. Oh, I love it.
It's like,
Yay.
what's your name? Storm179.
DUL, DUL, buddy. No E. There we go. Make it ignorant. Yes.
We can't actually see, or I can't see the chat right now, but I hope you guys have been enjoying the matches so far. I wasn't able to watch most of them because I was playing loser side where I got dunked because I'm a bum, drowning in pools.
We all got dunked. I got dunked too. Went 2-2. Got dunked by Hoagie. Came back against a guy named Ice Cream Z or yeah, Ice Cream, and then some guy named Hoop, and Hoop. And I got dunked by Nikki.
Do
Nikki
you have
Israel.
Twitch on your phone?
Yes, I have Twitch on my
I
phone.
feel like I would like to see
See what
chat.
people are commenting on? Yeah, sure. Why not? I like you guys enough, so I can just search KI and this would be like the top thing on it. It should be. NEC pools. Let's do it.
But no, there's been some really good matches from what I've seen so far.
We're on KombatNetwork.
Yeah, we're on Combat Network, yeah.
yeah.
So shout outs to Combat Network for
Yeah.
streaming KI. We are definitely sometimes the little community that needed some help getting stream time, so much obliged.
Now, I usually wouldn't be up here, but my friend Storm179 decided to say, come up here, so I'll dedicate my announcing to you guys. So, who do we have up here? Do you know these young gentlemen? Do you know their tags?
I do not. Just waiting to get their
we'll just
tags
wait
right
until-
now.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm excited. From Pool 1.
Jake Lees and Gamer TDA.
Oh, well, Zipstar over there talking about me. I see you, buddy. Shout-outs to you. Bub Rub, shout-outs to you, buddy.
Bracket changed a lot. Diamond wasn't in my pool originally.
Oh.
And
Jago.
Charbok, the bum who made it out winner side in round 2, he wasn't in there originally either. But shout outs to him, he beat me.
First round.
Put me into losers, so
First round.
that was his first round. It was my second.
That was your second round.
I don't know why he had a bye, but it's all good.
You know. And it looks like they're about to start. We have the traditional handshake of respect. Jago versus Shadow Jago.
All right, so this should be an interesting matchup because we'll get a good chance to see, basically, I feel like what the Jago player knows. The Shago's going to do what Shago wants to do. But it's really going to be incumbent on Gamer TDA to make sure that he's shutting down and that he's punishing it anytime he blocks anything that Shago does. So
I definitely think if you play a solid Jago, aware of what the opponent wants to do, he'll come out on top in this matchup.
I definitely think Jago's much stronger than Shago right now. Shadow Jago is annoying to fight. He's really good at kind of, wow, YOLO slide, no punish. That's not the best start.
Well, sometimes you have to test it. You have to see what people are willing to do. And Jake Lees with the heavy mix-up. Okay. Goes for meter.
Ooh, and just raw win kick.
Raw win kick. Medium win kick. And that stuffs the Shadow. We might have a little tournament nerves right here. Maybe on stream. Throwing out moves. Mistimed the meaty.
Mistimed that. This is a setup. He needs to whip the jab after that throw.
That's for timing purposes, correct?
Correct. So this is like we said, you know, Shadow Jago is gonna do Shadow Jago things. That's kind of his MO. The only question is, can Jago block it, and can Jago make his openings? He's probably gonna get fewer actually count.
Well, Gamer TDA, he's not blocking it as effectively I think he can. He's letting him dash it through. I think he needs to slow it down a little bit like that. That's very punishable on block. I think he needs to watch his toes and his head a little.
That should be the round. All right, so Jake Lees is off to a good start.
Good cross up DP, surge.
That is not
gonna
gonna
hit. Stagger. Oh wow, insta break heavy. Punish those. That's just as negative as regular. He's going to throw in a shadow? No, he's going to go for the exchange. But he puts himself in a corner, which is
So right now, Jay Glees is definitely exerting dominance. He's kind of getting to play at the spaces and the ranges that he wants to. To a certain extent, Jago can't do anything about that.
correct.
But, you know, Gamer's got to make his openings count. And I kind of saw that DP coming. And this is kind of what you see with Shadow Jago, is he's a frustrating character to fight. So he kind of encourages you to make bad decisions. And we have the ultimate.
Annihilation! Oh my goodness! Disrespect! Who are you? Jay Glees. That was hype.
All right, so Jay Glees with the ultimate because he did get that supreme victory. I like the way that he's playing it. I mean, if Gamer's not going to make him kind of respect some of these options, then there's no reason for him to stop doing it.
Right, look at him. Look, he's controlling whatever movement he has. And like you said, Jago has to take it, but at the same time, he has to look and punish because he has a lot of good tools to punish those. A DP, heavy buttons. He gains meter very well, as much as Jago. Well, more than Jago. Jago has to open you up to really get that.
Right read, wrong timing. I'm actually kind of surprised because, to be honest, I feel like Jay Glees is in Gamer's head right now. And there we go.
Counterbreaker, okay.
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
That's the head game I'm talking about. Doesn't go for the underworld combo trade. Heavy, medium.
And that's a good call out on that. That move is not plus whatever it was at the start of Season 3. And that right there, I think, has been the story of this set so far, is Gamer is not punishing Shadow Jago the way that he needs to. Like, even the jumping heavy punch, even that is negative. So Shadow Jago should not be getting to push buttons after all this, but, you know, Gamer, like we said, he's not stopping it. So Jay Glees is going to keep on doing it. I feel like he's feeling himself right now.
There we go. Look at it. He's basically controlling the screen, controlling where he hits, basically.
All right, I think Jay Glees is feeling himself a little bit too much right now.
Going for things he doesn't have to go for.
Yeah, that's too many. Nice overhead on there. He doesn't need to go for all these.
Shadow?
That's shadow and game. Not game. Shadow and game. I feel like he wants DP.
BD? Oh, he respected the DP option.
He's been hit by it a couple of times, so I respect that, actually. And that is a 2-0. Good games to Jay Glees. Wow. He definitely, I feel like, he had Gamer's number on that one. Gamer blocked a lot of stuff, actually, but he didn't punish hardly any of it.
Base is still in, Brandon.
Yeah, Base is in pool 4.
Yes.
I'm sure we'll be seeing him on stream, so I wouldn't worry about Base right now.
Thank you, Innate Strength, my Omen brother. Omen boys in the house. Zipstar.
Do you know who came out of pool 1?
Pool 1. I'd like to. Nikki came out on losers, and Cupcake came out on winners.
Okay, so Cupcake did take a winner side.
Yes.
Okay, I saw a piece of that match. That was a really good fight.
I think it was Grief.
Charbok,
no. Charbok
winner side.
And Pink Diamond on losers.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Charbok, Pink Diamond, Circuit Nikki, and Cupcake. And we're doing 3 and 4. We have some of the people that you noticed in pools 3 and 4.
Yeah, I mean, to be perfectly honest, all the pools for this tournament were death pools.
Yep.
My pool, pool 2, I'm not going to lie, I feel some type of way about it. We had Charbok, who came out winner side, phenomenal Hisako player, Latalis Venator, I forgot who's in my pool, Grief, Pink Diamond, Mr. J, who's a top 8 finisher at CEO, and Cloud RM, who's, you know, we see him come out offline a bit. I don't remember if he ever made any top 8s in Season 2. I think he may have made 1 or 2, but the pools were kind of stacked at this tournament. I know that pools 3 and 4, you've got Aphex, who's a really good Rash. Thompson is in there. Base is in there. I believe
this tournament is stacked.
Like, it's pretty crazy. Like the names.
This guy who's been an online warrior for the past pro leagues, stacked. Couldn't even make it out. It's okay.
Shots fired.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Shout out to Maru, MDQ. She said hello to us in the chat.
What's up, Maru?
I guess she sees both of us foreign guys here.
Buenos dias y espero que.
Sí, that's the only Spanish I know. Yeah, there you go. She understands me.
But so yeah, it's been a really crazy tournament. There were only about, I want to say around 50 or so entrants, but like you see some of the names who are in there, and a lot of these guys are some of the same people you're going to be seeing at the KI World Cup.
Yeah.
Myself, I'm seeded number 7 in KI World Cup.
Yeah.
Nikki's up there. Latalis Venator is in there. Grief is in there. So this tournament, you know, it might be kind of small, but you guys are really in for a treat. You're just going to be phenomenal matches. I mean, like we said, I'm a decent Hisako, right? But didn't make it out of pools. Didn't even make it to losers finals. So, like, that just lets you know this tournament is kind of ridiculous.
I was one match away from losers finals. Nikki had to gatekeep.
I don't think it qualifies as a gatekeep if Nikki beats you, though. Just going to put that out there.
This is true. This is true. You know, I felt good, you know.
Don't worry, chat. We are just getting ready for our next match right now. That's not
I don't have that option, I don't think. Check.
You don't have a chat-only option?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I have that option because my phone sucks.
Your phone does suck.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, everybody. And we're getting into our next match. I'm not sure who the competitors are. This Jake Elite, I remember.
I'm excited to see you too, Brandon. I'm going to need to reach out to you because I think I'm going to be living in Singapore around the time that KI World Cup comes down. So
look at you doing things with your life.
I might not have played KI in a while. I feel like I want to come down early or something and practice. But if I'm in Singapore or Japan, definitely won't be, you know, competing like I would like to in KI. All right, so I just heard Hisako. So hopefully
your instant gratification is ringing, like you just every time.
No. So this is an interesting match. Me personally, I like Hisako in this fight. She wildly outdamages Shago, and she doesn't actually have to take a lot of his mix-ups. Like, you want to dive kick after dash through,
Counter.
yada yada, whatever. 3 punches,
Counter.
get dunked.
Yeah, every time.
So we'll see if.
I definitely think that the Shadow Jago player has to be very cognizant of the mix-up he's trying to go for, you know. And it's up to Artist Omega to really see.
So was Gamer TDA with Jago?
Yeah, Gamer TDA was Jago.
Okay. I thought we called it.
Yeah, they were switched up.
All right.
Yeah.
Apologies for that stream.
Yeah.
Oh, you got to anti-air those.
Yeah. All the time. Anti-air counter. Can't let that happen. Okay, what's that?
So this time the meaty just a little bit. So one thing Gamer has already proven is that he is willing to go for the counter breakers, which I do like. Please counter that. No. Wow. That move has a very slow startup to lose to Shadow Unreal.
Wake up, Shadow Slide. Very disrespectful.
That, I'm not sure is what he... Okay. Oh, but he misses the link after.
Sometimes some players forget that they have the link.
I'm not sure what that was.
Maybe he wanted to hit a medium, but he was still in hit stun, so it would buffer the shadow counter.
We're going to go with that. That is punish.
Whoa!
It actually shouldn't have been a punch, though. He had time to match counter.
He had time to jump, but I guess he went for the counter.
So
that's very unfortunate.
That was a late instinct annihilation, so not the full damage. But yeah, I feel like Gamer TDA is he's still getting away with a lot more than he probably should be able to as Shadow Jago.
But if you can, do it.
I absolutely respect it. So just a little bit of neutral now.
It's up to the opponent to figure that out.
Hisako has the lead. She doesn't really have to run to, and he catches him.
That Shadow, man, has amazing hitbox when it comes out.
When it finally gets there, it's actually not a very fast Shadow. It covers a lot of distance quickly, but up close. Oh, please punish those.
There you go.
Nice
well,
counter.
I don't think that's what it intended, but there you go.
So one of the things that I would like to see from Artist Omega that he's not doing right now is I'd like to see him confirm the lockouts. He's not getting good damage off of really situations where he should be getting a ton of damage.
Do you think he's afraid of getting broken? Because he like does short combos, but he's not really putting shadows in them.
He's afraid of getting broken, but he kind of doesn't have to be because Artist Omega keeps locking himself out just like he did there.
Yeah. Right.
So right now, Gamer is basically getting the chance to run the fight at his own pace.
And he was able to react to whatever mix-up was happening, and this should be game.
A little extra heavy auto double for Flair there. But
type of player we've seen that since season 2. Who cares?
So yeah,
Shadow Ultra.
Gamer is basically
Ain't nobody
getting
got time
away
for
with
that.
murder. And we've seen that right now in 2 games so far, so it'll be interesting to see if Artist Omega can make some adjustments.
Definitely.
I'd like to see him kind of commit to his combos a bit more, maybe a few more drops. He's definitely had some, probably
Drop
just some
reset?
permanent nerves.
Okay, that's something new. Reset. It's very unpredictable right now. The patience.
This should be good damage for Shago, which is 30% because Shadow Jago
He is
does no damage.
controlling the neutral right now. And he is, I think, 6 for 6 on using
That should
that
be
front
round,
loop.
I think.
No, that's not round. On a level 3, no.
And
he's
that's
gonna go for the battery.
level 4. And he's gonna drop
Oh,
it.
he's gonna drop it.
So this game is not actually over. Hisako has one of the best burst damage instincts in the game, I personally believe. So if Artist Omega can get the hit and actually land the resets that he needs to land, maybe start anti-airing just a bit, he can come back. But I don't know if I see it right now. The things that Gamer TDA is getting away with and the way he's controlling the pace of the match, I feel like this is definitely his game.
Should've went for damage, should've went for damage.
Counter.
Parry. Full counter.
And I really like the punishes from Gamer TDA right now.
That's gonna stop. I like the grab punish on it, even though she can reply with the... See, again, the grab punish.
That will be game if he doesn't break it, and he didn't break it. And we're gonna see another ultimate, I'm assuming. Yes, we will.
All right.
Good games to Gamer TDA.
Got away with a lot.
You know what, though?
Murder.
If they're not gonna stop it, then keep on doing it.
Well,
you know?
Gamer
That's-
TDA is on a roll here, you know. On stream, playing Slice, looking really good, you know.
Yeah. So,
And when you keep winning, you face the people that are true killers, you know.
yeah, I think
We'll see
that
how
he's
it goes
2
for
in
him.
right now, so I feel
2
like
in?
his next match will probably not. People will probably start punishing some things
Right,
a little
right,
bit better
right,
in his
right,
upcoming fights.
Right.
Because like we said, he's definitely right now, he's doing whatever he wants to do.
And not many people are saying, you can't do this, you can't have it. And that's what players need to do. You know, whenever an opponent comes with something that doesn't seem like it's real, check them on it.
So yeah, for all those online warriors right now in the stream chat, if you are not aware, if Shago does any special, please punish it. Okay, all right, guys, we're going to show you some ads. Dynamic custom beadworks. If you've ever seen anyone walking around with sweet, sweet pixel art, then decent chance that it came from Dynamic Custom Beadworks. Use the promo code BLAME.
Blame MagFest.
Thank you.
Yes, because MagFest is at fault for everything gaming. And that is a wonderful event, so check that out. And we have Clutch It's Out, where you have customized competitive apparel and accessories. You have anything from Jury, and you have anything from Rash with his big boots, and you got some Overwatch gear.
And this is for shirts, guys, and
Yes.
the promo code there is DeportDCB. Okay, shots fired from Clutch It Out. I kind of like it.
And we have a 20% off on the Dead or Alive 20th anniversary with the code DOA. ISBAE. DOA is Bay. Shop.freestepdodge.com. Battle Royale 2016 special.
And DOA, they've been running the. You guys can't hear them, I'm sure, but they have actually been super hyped
They are
over there
hyped.
on the other end of the room.
They are hyped.
It's kind of cool to see.
They are hype.
And
of course,
obviously, this stream is brought to you by Twitch, the world's leading live streaming platform and social community for gamers.
gotta love Twitch, man. Every day. Light bars on the screen, chaos going all over. It's allowing us to show you guys this great tournament.
I'm super curious about where they decided, like, we're going to show, like, a snippet of an airfield where we just take a chunk out of the ground.
Okay.
Also brought to you by Hori. This is for fight sticks for PS4 and PS3 systems. I don't know if you guys have ever played on Hori's, but they're very, very solid, extremely well made. So, you know, definitely check them out if you're in the market for a fight stick. They've even got the little mini ones for like 40 to 50 bucks.
Right. I'm thinking of picking one myself. I'm still a pad player, and I need to put that.
All right, and we're back. That looks like, oh, this should be a good
Sickle.
match. Sickle versus
OS Aphex.
OS Aphex. So this should be a.
I'm
Sickle
thinking
is still
about
running Glacius versus
and
Rash. And a lot of people, I don't know if any of you have ever seen Aphex's stream, but he's actually a very good Rash player. He's been leveling up a lot. When we used to play, used to kind of dunk him, but I don't dunk him anymore.
I think that's how it's supposed to go.
He is definitely leveled up, so I'm actually really interested to see, you know, this match. This should be a good fight.
Well, I think Rash is a very solid character and has a lot of gimmicks. He's managed to find a formula where he can pull those gimmicks out at the right time and cause confusion. So if you want a player who's able to adapt very quickly, which Sickle is, by the way, but
so this is an interesting matchup because a lot of Glacius's hail setups, you know, he can set up hail from up close if he gets the knockdown, but if it's across the screen, that's basically just free meter for Rash. So it's going to be very interesting to kind of see how the neutral is played. Aphex can do Rash shenanigans, but I expect we'll see him play a lot more solid.
And if you look at the start of the match, he wants to get in, but he doesn't want to overcommit on anything. Okay, good, punish. That's
so
-5.
Wicked Tongue is negative. Punish that, people.
Gets the hail set up.
Now he has
instant
to deal
overhead
with shenanigans.
combos. Okay, puddle punch, no respect.
I actually like the use of armor to get out the corner. There's basically nothing that Glacius could have done. He is really tagging him.
Instant overhead hits twice, and he's going to shadow. Good punish. Damage?
That's fight.
Yes, that is the round right there. Untouched.
Don't get it twisted, people. Glacius does big boy damage. Yes. I thought that was going to be run up throw. It would have worked, too.
It would have definitely worked. Wicked Tongue, kind of put him in check, and then Kits.
All right,
connect
so
that.
Should be interested to see
Ends it
what
early.
the mix-up's going to be. I don't like that choice of Ender, but looks like it's all going to work out.
He wants to push him over to the corner. This is where Aphex benefits most, when he's able to put you in the corner and pressure you. He likes that, especially in instant. The fight
that was a very good shadow counter. All right, we get the quick breaker, but
he's not allowing him to use Wicked Tongue.
I actually don't know if I like that breaker. That shows that Aphex is kind of feeling the pressure right now. That is not safe. Gets CP for his trouble. And that's round.
That is game.
Oh, open
that
ultra,
game.
save lives. But it doesn't matter. Sickle takes the first one in sync fashion.
Did you just say ultra saves lives?
Opener ultra saves lives, people. Please work on your opener into ultra confirms.
I see you're practicing your keys.
I don't think it's that complicated, man. Do not let people get that chance to guest break where you have to, you know, try and vary up your manuals. You do opener, go into ultra.
That will cost you games.
I lost a game like that in pools because of that. I like the challenge on that tick grab setup. Very patient, but he breaks the light linker. Wow,
he dodges
threads the needle. All right, so no confirm on the damage, but
trying to gauge how to get in.
I don't like him trying to get in.
Yeah,
I don't like him trying to get in. He doesn't need it. He has the life lead. Ooh.
I think he thinks that Glacius can set up more things, and he doesn't want to deal with that because that might give him the lead in the match.
That's the thing, though, is Rash is one of the best characters in the game. That is a punish. Please punish with Fierce.
He should have Fierce Shadow.
I like the Liquid Eyes. And now Sickle's
the
about
shadow.
to play. That's
He's
round.
got to do 2 shadows. That's round. And Glacius, just like that, with one combo.
You cannot get locked out against Glacius when he has meter, people.
And boot. I love the boot.
That.
He says, no, you cannot jump up on me.
Wow. Ooh, he
caught him blocking.
There and just
bounce.
Rash.
Set up.
There we go.
He doesn't want to deal with it.
Aphex really needed to get that hit because I feel like he's definitely had an issue getting snowballed right now.
Right.
Whenever he gets touched. Good block on the instant overhead. This is his chance. Rash is very difficult to break in the air.
I like how Aphex uses the double tongue to fake out on the combo. Not a lot of people do that.
And that's going to be a recap. That's not going to be a recap. He misses
I guess he
it.
doesn't do it, and he calls him out. Oh, there's a small gap in there that you could actually do a shadow move if you time it right.
That was full screen, but the bike saves him. All right, here's his chance. Neutral jump. No neutral jump.
See,
CP.
he knows the gap between that. That was a good match right there. great DP.
So I'm pretty sure Sickle was just mashing out DP at the end there because he was expecting a gap at some point. So I don't know. I like the adaptations that Aphex made, but just not fast enough, and that happens sometimes, particularly with a matchup like Glacius, because like we said, if you mess up against Glacius one time, you will get dunked. And you guys are watching NEC
17.
And some of
Sponsored
the
by
sponsors.
Team Ninja, Red Bull, NetherRealm Studios,
Gum
Night
Mods, Paradise Arcade Shop, Dynamic Custom Beadworks.
Kick Punch Block.
Shout outs to them. They are oftentimes streaming KI, so special shout outs to them. I think they're doing Soul Calibur and stuff right now, so if you're into 3D games, definitely watch them.
Kick Punch Block should be doing top 8 tomorrow.
Yeah, they are. SNK is also sponsoring NEC, Hori, like we said, Arcade Sticks, NetherRealm. Shout out to the NRS community. I love the way that they have their game, they love their game, and they're going to support their game. I respect that.
And it looks like we're going to have Draman?
Draman Kuratani versus
Base.
UA Base, who I think is in evil base mode this weekend.
Oh,
so
he is?
I think so. So this should be Mira versus
no, my raid of his characters. Do you think he's going to choose Spinal?
I feel like the guy on the right is UA Base.
UA Base.
Draman Kuratani.
VG, Draman K. Or Kuratani.
No VG, okay.
All right.
Voltage.
Voltage. All right. It switches up every week, man.
He's like, nah, man, that's not my sponsor.
That's
Get it right. I respect it.
I respect it. Dude, switch, man, every week.
So Draman has a very good Mira. Could be a little bit more patient. And I feel like that's going to be interesting to see him match up against Base, because Base, for my money, is probably one of the most patient players in Killer Instinct right now.
One of the most solid.
Base is the Cinder, whichever side
Base
that's on.
is
Player one, yeah. Base
so
is
he goes
Cinder.
with Cinder. I assume he wants, he feels comfortable with the mobility, and he's going to use potential damage.
I think it's probably about air control.
I'm thinking mobility, yeah.
Cinder definitely controls the air better than Spinal does. He basically doesn't have to respect any of Mira's air dash shenanigans. That is a Fire Flash waiting to happen.
Right.
So we'll see if...
But I could just be thinking potential damage stacked on top of the resources that Mira needs to get going.
So
would make those matches
the names
hurt.
are flipped right now.
Oh,
and,
my goodness.
Player 2 is Voltage Draman Kuratani. We're
Yeah.
missing the second part of the name, but...
it would be a KI
you
stream
know
if things didn't go right.
You know him from the KIPL. So Base is off to an early lead, and this is kind of where Draman has a lot of issues, is he uses a lot of blood health.
Yes.
And I don't like the mists, because
Oh, you
he's
can throw out a
basically-
jab there. Base, do not let Base dictate the pace of this match.
It's going to hurt. If he gets locked out here, nope. He gets the break. He's going to be looking for a life gain, so I'm imagining Base is either just DPing or holding up. Doesn't matter. This should be rounds.
Doesn't break anything, just goes with it.
I kind of like the patience, but I kind of don't. I personally don't like eating free damage.
Yeah.
That was a very good dash.
Was a very good dash.
All
Great
right, so
challenge.
Draman is choosing to not meaty Base, which I don't know if I understand it, but Base is not your typical online Cinder. He's not just going to Fire Flash the world just because he can. That was a good use of meter there, as always. Shadow Bats, that is actually not a tight frame, not a tight block string, but.
He may be wanting to get him comfortable with it.
So Draman can use his mist a little bit more while he's in Instinct if he has Vampire Mist out, but basically he's eaten like 3 or 4 Jago DPs worth of gray health damage to himself, and that's just not a trade-off you're going to be able to make too much.
The mist.
So I'd really like to see him do something to go. There we go.
There we go.
That is what he needed.
Tinko's helps. Okay.
It was opener ender. And that's not good. Ooh, gets
locks
locked
out.
out. Cinder doesn't do
Burnout.
real damage, so that's
With
not
the
going to
arm,
kill.
so
but
it's not advised for him to throw bats to control space. So he's just going to have to block and take space.
Oh, hold this chip. Very
Hold it.
good. But Base
And
gets the quick
and
place.
he wisely uses the heavy kick doubles, so he doesn't have to deal with the heat.
I would have liked to have seen him just continue that combo as long as possible to get rid of that white damage. This is currently a one-touch game right now. But definitely don't think that this is over by any stretch of the imagination. That's not good. That should be game.
That should be game.
That might not be game.
Oh, no. No,
Magic
that's just
Pixel. I like it. I feel like I would have liked to have seen heavy. No,
Oh,
Base isn't going to
no.
go for that. Base is a patient player. And with the stage ultra banished. So I definitely don't think that it's over, people. Mira, perfectly honest, what I would have liked to have seen is just commit to heavies. Do nothing but heavy linkers and dare Base to break them.
Do you think it'd be helpful if Drummond, because a lot of the ways that Drummond is dealing with the Trailblazer pressure is that he's jumping up or that he's using Mist to get out.
He can just check it with jab, actually.
Right.
If you block Trailblazer, mash jab, that's your best bet.
There you go. And like I said, you know, he's committed to that jumping and trying to escape that.
He's going to miss soon, I imagine.
Right.
Drummond doesn't really like to hold pressure.
Yeah.
That's probably his biggest kind of exploitable fact as a player. Oh, doesn't confirm the damage though. You've got to do that.
Oh, that was a great cross up, insta cross up. Oh my goodness. And the damage goes very well. Mira hurts like a tank, but no, he went for the grab.
The Shadow Bats.
He went for the grab, I can see, because that medium drill is +2 on block, I believe.
It's definitely not.
It's definitely not.
Medium drill is also punishable, jab punishable, I believe. The heavy one is the only one that's plus.
Ah, okay. There you go.
Ooh, nice cross up.
You're a smart man. I just work here.
So Drummond's kind of afraid to play the combo game with Base. I feel like I would rather see him spin that meter on light Trifine, light drill into Shadow Bats. It's one of the best uses for meter in the game, and Mira builds a ton of it, so you might as well go for it.
But I understand. You think Drummond is letting him fly around too much? You know. Okay.
I like that. I like good use of meter there. Get his life back. I'm surprised Base is kind of holding those. Oh, and the miss actually works this time. See, that's what I'm talking about. Base is a patient enough player that you will actually get away with doing heavy linkers until he proves that he's going to stop it, you know? Make him prove that he's willing to break it. And he just used all of his health.
Oh. And Base still has a chance to really bring it back. But
yeah, Drummond this is his game to lose right now, though. He can win this game. It's just a matter of making good decisions, and I don't know if the bats is it.
That's it. One jab. There you go.
Oh, opener to Ultraman. You guys are breaking my heart. You got to do it, people.
Maybe he didn't know. Maybe he didn't think he had enough time for the confirm. Maybe he just saw the confirm.
He didn't believe in it.
Right.
That's basically what it is. Anytime you don't do opener into ultra, you didn't believe in the confirm, which, you know, understandable. These players have great defense.
Because it's either that or opener ender, and you don't want to deal with an opener ender on that type of play.
That's all types of bad.
Again, jumping again.
I would really love for Drummond to begin challenging those Trailblazers from that spacing.
Yep.
Ooh, gets hit with the max range Trailblazer, and now it is Base's turn to play.
Base with the juggles.
I like the break there.
Breaks there. And again, I like how he sets it up with that hurts. That's going to hurt.
Do it.
Shadow. Oh, and he's right back in this game.
Not the best use of meter there. Doesn't do very much.
Good shadow
more
counter,
than
yes.
Oh. Base drops it, but no punish, and he kills himself. Oh, you're breaking my heart, Drummond.
Oh, so sorry to hear that. Jumps.
Wants no parts of Trailblazer, so he back air dashes. And Base is kind of all over him right now. He's got to hold that mix up. Probably got, ooh, I thought that was a safe jump. It was not. Good break there. Drummond just needs the hit. He needs one hit to close out the life bar, and then it's, then it's an even game. Hard knockdown. Ah,
disrespects that.
That's the third or fourth time that he's seen that. I'm pretty sure that was a command grab.
Yeah.
That didn't go right. I like that.
Keep him on track.
Vampire Mist will get his health back. Drummond can kind of sit still. I would like to see him just sit still. I like it.
Confirm for
Drummond can do this. Just don't. All right, that's a good place for him to be. I would have liked to have seen him build meter. I really would have liked to have seen him build meter.
Oh, no, and the cross-up doesn't work. That great thing about that Cinder D feature is that it's not
I don't like using the punch buttons. You got to respect burnout. That's game.
That's game. Good game. The Drummond pure Tani.
That was a solid match,
and as
though.
always, Ace playing very solid, knowing his matchups, and picking the character he believed would best serve him in that type of matchup.
So yeah, I don't know. I feel like one of the things I would really, really like to see players do is, you know, you have to be able to kind of challenge buttons that are not particularly plus or safe. You know. We guys are we're gonna show you a little vid, so just stay tuned.
You will never defeat me.
No one can face me.
It is time.
Prepare!
I'll rock you! You regret this. Pretty much what I expected.
Face me.
Prepare.
More! I want more!
We settle this. Let the red rose of blood bloom forth. Don't want to hurt you, but I will.
I'm going to take my time with you.
Dance with me.
I want your skills. Show me your secrets, worthless bug.
Great fight.
Are you here to take me out?
T for victory. I don't have time to play games with you. To fight.
Ready?
Looks like we are back. Stellar.
Versus Shadow Jago. Thompson
Story.
obviously needs basically no introduction for this community. He is the Jago to beat right now. Already qualified top 3, I believe, for KI World Cup. Almost got the triple crown coming into Evo, but he didn't. But phenomenal
You know about
Jago
that.
player.
I'm sorry, we talk too much.
Nah, Thompson's actually the guy who I won my pool at Evo, and then Thompson was my first match out of pools, and got destroyed, so it was a learning experience. But this should be a good match, and so this will be a good fight to see because Zero Syndicate is quite a bit more patient than Gamer, TDA, the other Shadow Jago we've seen. So I expect we'll see like a bit more trying to manage the neutral, but on the other side, Thompson is not these other Jagos. He will be punishing the negative things that that Shadow Jago, you know, kind of has to throw out because of who he is as a character.
Great punish using the heavy
Right
normal
there.
for the added damage. And he has wall splat, gets to control his spacing.
I like the not
Fireball.
quick rising there because holy
That is
crap,
negative
that is
3
a
on
punish.
block. Always. You will punish that in the DP, especially Jago's DP. And he holds up. He spaces it properly. Thompson just keeping him towards the corner.
So this is kind of the Thompson that we all know and love. He plays the character very patiently, very particular about the buttons that he's choosing, and that's going to be round.
Damage ender. Oh, meter ender. Yeah, it'll do the same. And plus he has more resources.
So this is a good example of just kind of, you know, you can't block Shago all the time. That's just how this fight goes. Like
Okay,
the
he goes
patience
for
there.
Combo.
That.
No
Oh,
punish
doesn't
this
get
time.
the
He
DP
just
this
respects
time.
it. That is negative 3. You can DP that every time.
DP.
And he surges it. Don't agree.
So I like the way that Zero's playing. Oh, that is a punish. Good job there. He's going to break this one. Yep.
Yep.
So
Good
good counter breaker
breaker.
from Zero. I like. Don't think that
Don't
was
think he
necessary.
needed the
But
meter.
you know, if
He
you
just
don't,
wanted to confirm it.
if
but
you don't know if you're going to kill, using the meter's always worth
Right,
it.
right. Don't think he needed it. He had
Ooh.
enough potential damage though. All right, breaks the medium.
Something
Good.
that is really good for Zero is that Thompson did
tries to
not
punish
get a
the bad
chance
fireball,
to
doesn't
use
get
his
it.
instinct.
Gotcha. Doesn't confirm on the combo.
He's not watching
Opener
his toes,
ender.
but opener ender.
Oh, and he calls him out on the fireball. And he locks out of that. He's going to eat this damage.
I think he had time for one more double there, but doesn't
Yeah.
go for it. I
Doesn't
would have
pop
liked an
instinct.
instinct cancel. And
Oh, he has to
now
fight
you have to
himself.
work it all
Damage.
back. You're done. I don't know about
Punish.
that.
That was more of a panic response.
I
He's
don't
hoping
know
to
if
catch
he
him on the
wanted
back.
that. I feel like
I felt like he wanted to clip him from the diagonal DP because he was jumping backwards.
I think Thompson was already in the air for too long for that to work.
Right,
though. I don't
right,
think any
right.
strength of dash DP would have done that. So good patience. Not
Good
max.
punish.
Oh,
and
reset.
A reset.
So one of the
Alright, he
things that
breaks
you
heavy
see
linker.
from Thompson that you don't really see from other players that I really love is delayed auto doubles. Like, he's not in a hurry in his combos, and you don't have to be. You can bait a lot of lockouts doing that. So I like the patient way that he plays within the combos. Empty jump DP, that is a punish.
My goodness, just raw. Who
I
are
like
you
it.
Shadow Jago players? Just doing it.
I like it. He saw the overhead. It's not a. Oh, that doesn't work anymore. Gets
It
away
works,
with it.
but if you do it too soon, it's not going to come out.
And
gets his help.
now you have to.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
Drops the instinct combo.
Guess
So
he drops the instinct
that's a
combo.
break.
Okay.
If Zero can take this round without getting hit again, then
There's a chance.
so that's it. He's doing it. He's doing what he needs to do. Ah, close. Oh, checks him with a jab. And that's
Meter?
a meter ender.
No.
Blows the combo
Blows
out.
the combo.
But
He
this
still has
is
a
an
chance to
even
get
game,
Zero.
guys.
This is an even
Zero
game.
is playing it very well.
Goes for the overhead.
Finally gets the overhead low.
A little bit of the delayed auto doubles.
Ooh.
But that's easy to hit with Jago. And Thompson is not breaking those.
So something that I love that Thompson is doing right now is he's checking with the dash.
That DP will work every time for that overhead.
And 30% life gain coming. And that's one
Fireball
of the
meetings,
worst
fireball
feelings in
pressure.
the game.
Now he has, he had meter. He could have did the shadow slide and get past those.
Jago, everybody.
Now he has a full life bar. It's incredible.
Oh,
Reset.
drops the combo.
Oh, no, he doesn't DP that time. And he jumps.
That was a good neutral jump. So
Now how-
Zero can do this, but he really is gonna need some. He's gonna need some more of that.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Hasn't hit him with a fireball yet, though, so he
I'm
can't get
thinking
the
he
meter.
just stood there because he wanted to do the.
Opener into ultra. It saves lives. I am telling you.
Now I'm thinking Zero Syndicate just kind of stood there for half a second because he thought he had put him with the Dark Tether. And I'm guessing he wanted to use the Dark Tether to get himself meters so he could be able to
He
use
never
his
hit him with a
pressure.
fireball, though.
Right,
And he
right,
never
but-
dashed through him.
Right, but he had an awkward stance where he was just standing there for a second, and I'm thinking he might have used that because it's the same input for Instinct, but he was already in Instinct.
And looks like Thompson is staying on, so you guys are going to get to see more of the best Jago, definitely by tournament standards. That's not even a conversation. But good match from Zero. He played it well. I liked his pressure. I feel like the one thing maybe he could have adapted on a little bit better is low into axe kick overhead basically never worked. So maybe just low into low or something like that. But,
It
you know,
hit a couple times. I mean, sometimes when
he
he would
hit it
press
twice.
buttons.
And when he missed it, he got hit with counter hit DP.
I saw where when
punish
Thompson was
DP.
trying to press buttons, he caught him with the standing medium kick, and then he canceled it into the overhead, and he was able to convert it into a combo. I thought he should have held back a little bit on the, because he was using a lot of the shadow slide to get his damage. But he could also use things for Oki, like the hard knockdown setup. A lot of his play style was just damage, get in, get out, be fast and ferocious
I can
against
understand
Thompson.
it, though, because, you know, Shadow Jago doesn't do enough damage to try and, like, you can't really challenge somebody on, oh, I'm gonna fight straight up with Jago. Nah, Shadow Jago can't do that. He has to get his damage where he can. So I actually like the use of the meter there.
And we're gonna see the same matchup
The
twice.
exact same matchup. These pools have
Gamer
been kind of
TDA.
funny. So in this pool, it looks like we've seen a lot of Jago versus Shadow Jago. My pool was the pool of mirror matches.
Yes.
We had Hisako mirror matches. We had Aganos mirror matches that I think they picked out of because no one wants to see an Aganos mirror match. But a lot of
The
interesting
handshake
pool
of
play.
respect.
So we'll see if Gamer is able to do something that Zero said. Obviously, Thompson's going to be the clear favorite in this match, but you know, Gamer's been getting away with some stuff. So let's see if maybe he can keep that streak alive.
Backdashes on that fireball, which
I
they
like the
needed.
punish on
I
that
like
fireball.
the punish. It's good. That's
Oh,
what those
please
full
punish.
screen slides are for. Saying you cannot press buttons from full screen. Yep, he has it. He knows exactly. Now he's in the life lead.
So this is another version of this match. That's going to hurt. But the way that Gamer's playing, this is another version of this matchup that's probably better for Shadow Jago. Is Jago can run away from Jago. Jago's got nothing to catch him with.
And he grabs, disrespects it.
And
he
we
counter
get the
breakers.
counter breaker.
Let's see if he can attack damage. Disagree.
I
Okay,
don't
goes
know
to
about
Shadow.
letting it go. Oh, it drops it. He needed that. He needed that. But I
goes
like the
for a
patience there.
grab.
Gets the bait. So Gamer is actually doing super well. I want to see an instant cancel for defense. That's why I want to see an instant cancel. You gotta see the mix-up. Jago's pretty hard to block. He's +2. He's got fireballs and particle effects everywhere. Don't be afraid
And the slide hits.
to pause the screen.
Oh, that's going to punish.
He sits there and holds the full charge fireball. So Gamer is not. That's
Wind
a punish.
kick, full
Very
punish.
nice.
And he immediately breaks on the medium.
The Gamer is not out of this by any stretch of the imagination.
With
He
punish.
can-
Good with punish.
That is not going to work.
Again?
It is going to work.
It works.
I don't know what I'm
Twice
talking about.
in the same matchup. Who are you Shadow Jago players?
See, that's good for him, but it's bad for him because
No instinct.
and Annihilation, whatever else its other flaws, it's a very potent tool that says there's just certain things you are not allowed to do. And
I definitely think he could have saved that up. You know, went for the damage, try to get in better, and then use that if he
That's
wanted
not
to. Another time during the second life bar, he goes, the Okizumi in the corner. Goes for the cross-up.
good block on the overhead.
doesn't.
Oh, misses the
double
punish.
DP. The Thompson special is alive.
So light DP recovers very fast, actually. So I like the disrespect from Thompson. It's a little shenanigans.
Oh, that is shenanigans.
This is a PG stream, otherwise I would call it something else. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't think that Gamer played that bad by any means. He just has he just needs to be able to close out the rounds, and you know, he could take a game here. Don't like that.
Good shadow counter. Goes for the heavy linker.
Ooh,
Heavy
just
double, and
lets
it's
the
not
heavies
challenged.
rock. I like the
And he
break on the
breaks the
flip
flip
out.
out.
Thompson has flipped him out every time. And again, we see Thompson checking Shago dash with crouch light kick.
And it seems like Gamer TDA, you know, he has. Okay, yeah, he knows he wanted that because he went for that mix up the last time. He takes the grab,
Ooh,
blocking low.
I like it.
I like it.
Do not respect charge fireball. Thompson gets the break. Thompson, I feel like, is reading full screen or half screen slide. And he gets another counter breaker. Again, Gamer's still, that was a little greedy.
That was very greedy.
Gamer's still in this. If he can kill Thompson without, that's not going to work at all.
That's not.
That is not a thing, people.
That's not a thing.
And this is about to be
little
all
bit
the
of
life
nerves.
gain back. And he
Oh,
drops
and
it
he
again.
again.
But yes, everyone, Annihilation is not invincible.
Punish.
Walks up and grabs. Nice tech there.
Good blocks.
That
Full
is
slide.
full screen.
I like his consistency with the slide though. Okay, that one comes out
Step
faster.
kick, I like it. And
Good.
should be able to get meter, but he drops the
drops it.
combo. People, we have an even game. Like, this is... Gamer is... He's getting opened up right now. And that's going to hurt.
And he
Gets
does it again.
Another counter breaker. That's 3 for 3 in this set.
And he goes for meter. What's gonna help him out with meter?
I would
And
like to
just
see him play
walking in
full
neutral.
screen. I would like to see him play lane. Jago does not have the, that's not
Oh,
good.
that's
Please
not
instinct cancel,
confirmed.
please instinct, thank you. And to the overhead. He can take this. That's too long. He extends, that's a punish.
Oh, no, punish! It hit!
So,
it hit!
that was
That is
late,
not the
so it's
life
not
bar,
going to do
but-
damage, but
And he still has an instinct pop.
I would like to see him just get away. Just
Get away. No!
That's not getting away.
And right back, Jago rings it right back, Thompson.
And that should be
This
game.
was so strong, and that is game.
But good fight from Gamer. That was actually pretty hype. Oh man, it seems like Gamer's playstyle actually matched up very well against
I'm gonna tell you what
Thompson.
was hitting. The double, because Jago's dash, he can dash through people. The double dash from the dive kick, the ones he was blocking were the ones that were EX on the second half of the match.
Okay.
But sometimes he would get tripped up by them, and they would open him up, and he would let it rock. I definitely think like he could have, even though he thought, okay, counter breaker, or he doesn't break a lot, I definitely thought he should have disrespected Gamer TDA on the breaker game.
I think that game, honestly, the story was Gamer extending past his lockout windows. I actually think that's what cost him those games. He had 2 very big cash outs where he got 1 extra heavy auto double in there, and Thompson broke it.
He could have tacked on more damage if he would have just used the around the underworld combo trait that Shadow Jago has. He could tack heavy, medium, heavy auto doubles.
Yeah, I believe that is his damage loop.
Yeah.
But yeah, at the end there, I would have loved to see him play lame. Just run away,
Yeah.
hold these fireballs,
Yeah,
because
Jago has to be right there.
Jago can't charge fast enough to clear a heavy Rashakuken. So
Yeah.
just do it. Make him, or whatever you call Shago's fireball. All right, so we've got another good
Shadokuken.
match come up. This is going to be Sickle versus Base. And not sure who Base is going to be running. Sickle, we will be seeing his Glacius again.
Base rocking the go key on the shirt. I like.
I'm an American. I call him a cool.
I'm a weeaboo. We don't use American titles.
Okay, then.
I'm sorry, guys.
Gotta work on your Japanese and go to
Well,
Combo
yeah.
Clash Japan.
Well, that's what weeaboos do. We don't work on Japanese. We look at subs and try to go off of that. But we have Sickle and Base. So
And this should be a good fight. Should be a very good fight. I'm curious to see. So Sickle, like basically all high-level Glaciuses now, plays incredibly disrespectfully. Just if you put a gap in your frame, in your pressure, I'm gonna puddle punch it. And I feel like
just do it.
for the last 2 or 3 tournaments that I've seen where there's a Glacius, you know, who's doing work, that's what they're doing, is just playing super disrespectfully. So I'm gonna be very curious to see what Base's adaptation is gonna be for that. And we do have him playing Spinal, because I believe Cinder versus Glacius is a crap matchup for Cinder.
Well, they played his sets with friends online. Base obviously uploaded it on his YouTube, and it went in his favor slightly. But Sickle had some answers to that spinal pressure. And like you said, Puddle Punch really did save the day.
It's a solid option off of a run cancel. You
Yeah.
know, I don't know if run cancel neutral jump. All right, we're into it. Instant overheads to start the fight off. And you see Sickle kind of making sure that he's following up those hails with buttons to make sure that Base
And he
can't
drops
hit
the
power
combo
devour.
for the grab, so he doesn't have to deal with the projectile. That's very smart. He
And
blocks out early. This
Base
is going to put Curtis in
confirm.
pain.
Damage ender.
Oh, and he
Nope,
goes
wants
with the
the
pressure.
resources. And
Puddle Punch, like you
first
said,
puddle
that's the
punch of the
whole
set.
story.
Ooh. I would have
Says
got
you will
caught throw
stay
attacker.
here.
Throws
Good
him out of the
spectral.
corner, but we'll see what
Good
happens.
spectral cancel.
Yeah, not really sure why Base threw him out of the corner there. He's walked him almost to the other one now, and now we're at the other corner.
Not challenging a lot of the limbs he's throwing out there, but Spinal doesn't have the most consistent anti-airs.
We got to see that spinal backdash, which everyone thought was bad, but it's really not. And a cash out. Double
Cash out again.
I kind of don't like the use of that meter, but I'm out of the
Scales.
tournament. What do I know?
It scales. Puddle punch.
Second puddle punch of the set. And so far, Sickle is 100% on those puddle punches.
Yes, and he catches him out the air. And puddle punch.
3 for 3. That's like eating a Jago Fierce DP, people. I don't know about that one. I understand
I like
it because he's in the lead, so he can definitely
like that.
challenge. Base breaks it, okay.
Ever watch Base play with his sets with friends? A lot of the things he likes to do to test his opponent is break shadow archers. So I like Sickle to call him out on that. This is what I
With
noticed.
the raw overhead.
And he and he
That was
the
a
grab.
very nice tech by Sickle. 4 for 4. Sickle going 100% right now.
Great instinct pop. He takes advantage of it.
And
Challenges him
Sickle
with the
answers
heavy.
back. I respect it. I like the use of the hail to...
And the hail covered him from behind too. No instinct.
This
Damage.
is going to hurt.
Level 3 cash out. Good. And the overhead hits him, and he
All right,
breaks the
Sickle
light.
can still do this. That could be it. That's it.
That's
Whoa! Sickle. Oh, that hurts. People, opener into Ultra. That was a lockout confirmed that he dropped into counter. That I'm sure that's not what he wanted. And that sucks. That happens sometimes.
He still played that really well. I really hope in the back of his mind he doesn't think about that until after the set. Because that can affect decisions.
I would be on tilt.
Yeah,
I would 100% be on tilt. I would have went to the character select screen, but Sickle, and we see that instant overhead setup again. That is really working out for Sickle right now. Oh,
And he uses the grab again to get rid of the usability of the hail. I like that.
And you saw Base actually stop his run cancel because he was worried about Puddle Punch. So that's one of the things that I like about, that disrespectful Glacius play is Puddle Punch is a real DP now. You have to respect it. If you're not going to, I'm going to dunk you. And this is all the way Sickle's
Meter
matchup right
ender.
now. So
Controlling the space perfectly.
his goal right now is basically don't get touched because
Yeah.
Spinal is still an incredible momentum-based character. So Base can bring this right back, but he gets thrown
And he
into the
uses the
corner.
light.
Gets caught trying to bait something, maybe a neutral jump. Puddle punch.
Puddle punch.
5 for 5 on normal ones. Good blocks. Overhead's got to be coming at some point. Ooh, Liquid Eyes. Good block,
Good block
on
on
the
the
overhead
overhead.
again.
Text the grab.
And raw overhead one more time.
He wanted the manual.
Armor
into the-
saved
Oh!
him. Very nice. Puddle
Puddle
punch
punch.
again, raw. And that is a combo. We've seen it a lot now. I'm actually surprised he didn't DP that. I'm basically expecting them now.
Oh, and he has
dislike
the
that.
power devour.
He just gave Base all the free meter in the world.
And if we could have comboed, if he would have had a manual, that would have went in. But
And
puddle punch
Puddle
saves
punch
the
to
day.
win it. That is 6 for 6 or 7 for 7 on
It
heavy
saves
puddle
the
punch.
day. Story of the match. Puddle punch.
So that's what I'm talking about there is Glacius, people were complaining to high heavens when they changed Glacius's puddle punch to have the different versions, and I was like, you guys are crazy. Real DP is actually very good. And Sickle is showing it right now. That's a lot of damage to just be eating for free, essentially. I kind of like the challenge from Base, but you have to respect the Hail. Hail, the real homie, it is still messing up combos here in Season 3. No anti-air from Sickle.
The slip and slide and
does
the tackle.
Say Jam.
The slip and slide.
Oh,
Blows it out.
Base got lucky. If that hadn't blown out, that was a 2-meter punish. That would have been round.
These instant
Sickle
overheads.
is really looking to put Base in losers right now. That is a trade.
He will take that trade.
Hail, though. Gotta respect Hail.
Oh, that was a veteran move. Wanted to get out of that. He wanted
That
to chip
was
him out.
very good by Base. Base is waiting because he's afraid of that.
Yep.
That puddle punch. Heavy puddle punch once again. Sickle is not missing.
Anti-air? Anti-air, yes.
Raw
Has to
overhead.
call him out on that jumping. And now he gets to charge
All
up
right,
and
boys,
stack his
we are at
resources.
an even game.
Anyone's match here. Depending on how the swing of the momentum
That is
goes.
the first one that Base has baited. I like it, though.
Oh, power devour.
And a great punish by using the throw to make sure that
The
wouldn't
teleport.
get caught by hail. Low, low.
Just like that, Base can just switch it up on the flip of a dime. I think that's what makes
One
it
more puddle punch. All right, so Sickle not out of this yet. He does need to get rid of those curses because he needs the
He
meter.
challenges the liquid ice, breaks the heavy.
Oh, gets hit
Thought he
with
could
that
move.
hail again. Oh, misses the hard knockdown. No puddle punch. There it is.
It's a gap in between
Makes it
that.
safe.
Whoa.
And again.
Again, but Spino has instinct.
I like
That's
that.
gonna punish.
I like that decision from Base. That is game.
That is game.
Very, very smart by Base to cash out with something like that. And honestly, that set was actually Sickle's. He gave
Yes.
away the first game.
Yes,
Um,
definitely.
but overall, I love the way he's playing the character. It took Base all of the 3 games to actually start successfully baiting those DPs. A lot of people in the KI community, you know, it's a young community, so people, you know, they see someone doing DPs and they're like, oh, that's YOLO, that's shenanigans. But no, it's a fighting game. All fighting games are about respect and disrespect. And until someone proves to you that you need to respect them, continue disrespecting them. Puddle punch is, you want to frame trap me? Okay, I've got something invincible. Hold that. And Sickle was using that to great effect. I mean, I would be surprised the way he's playing right now if we didn't see him back on stream. So that was a very good set by both players.
You heard that, ladies and gentlemen. Always treat everybody with disrespect.
Only in fighting games.
Yeah, only in fighting
I'm a nice guy. Storm179 is a nice person.
When he's not critiquing you on fighting games. But it's cool, it's cool.
So I was actually running sets with the guy who Thompson is sitting down to play right now.
Poog, I believe.
Yeah,
Poog.
Poog.
Actually coming out. I don't know if some of you guys know him in the community. I know Pair Misery and Ruin Your Day. They room with each other and they play. Poog is one of those people who hasn't been in touch with as much as the game. Played a little bit in Season 2, but picked up Fulgore. I think he may be picking Fulgore with
He's
this
got
matchup.
a Sadira.
He's got a Sadira too, yes. But he does play a little bit of Fulgore.
But
I wouldn't know what he wants
shout outs to Ruin Your Day for bringing Poog because
Yeah.
I believe this is his first offline tournament.
Yes.
And
They're both in Florida.
he drove up from Florida mainly because he wanted this kid to actually have a chance to experience a major.
Yep.
So shout outs to Ruin Your Day. That's actually really cool that he was willing to drive up from, I think North Florida to come up here to make sure that this
Poog
kid
is from
could get a chance to
Orlando, and Ruin Your Day is from Miami.
Jacksonville. He's from Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
Yeah, it's North Florida.
Okay, Jacksonville.
But yeah, so this should be an interesting match.
I'm just a commentator, guys. I'm sorry.
One of the things I like about Poog's play when I was running casuals with him is he does adapt very well. I play a very reset-heavy Hisako, and by the end of probably 7 or 8 games, I couldn't really reset him anymore. He had made all the adaptations that he needed to make. So,
And he's considering it.
I
Maybe considering
think
Fulgore.
I like the Fulgore pick
Yeah.
more than Sadira. People don't really notice it because most Jagos aren't super high level online, but Jago can fierce DB punish basically almost everything that Sadira does.
Yep.
So I actually like the Fulgore pick. He has a solid Fulgore. I don't know if I would put it up there with the best or anything like that, but it's a very solid Fulgore. He understands the game, kind of knows what he wants to do, what he wants to go for. So we'll see if he's able to match up. We already saw one player who's kind of an unknown guy. I'd never heard of Gamer TDA, who was kind of wrecking Thompson at certain points in that set. So
And he just kind of takes the forward heavy. All right, goes for a short combo, dashes over.
I like the overhead. Doesn't have quite enough time
close.
to do that.
Wants to get in. Yeah, that heavy overhead is a great catch for backdash.
That was a
that
nice
reaction.
punish. That was a solid punish. All right, so
Double
Thompson
ender.
is kind of taking it to him right now after CDP. Yep.
I don't think he wanted that.
Probably not, but it was unbreakable. It's good free damage. I don't really like that punish from Boog on that one. Good whiff punish there. And here comes Shenanigans.
That is an interesting setup that I like. He takes it, and what Fulgur players usually do is that they appear on one or the other side, but he appears on one side and jumps over. So it'll be on the side to be original. I think that's smart. I think that's innovative. But Thompson over here, getting his health back.
All right, so now Boog has got to hold that. One of the things he's going to have to fix in this set if he wants to win is he has to anti-air.
Yes. Thompson just
This
got
is
in.
now a 3 instinct game. If Boog can even do the damage that he needs, which he cannot. One more hit.
DP, always good to check. One space.
Thompson again checking with those light kicks. Fulgur's teleport is not safe. And Thompson had no reason to break there, so I like the patience. So that's one thing that Boog does that I don't know if I don't think I like it. That's a no shadow. Hold this chip.
He had to hold it. Think there would have been a small gap for him to Shadow Blade Dash?
Not after he'd blocked the first two. That was a true block string, I believe. One of the things that Boog is doing that you don't see from most Fulgurs because it's not very good is he's using low laser. And that's -2, I believe. So I'd like to see him change that up to using something else. All right, he's gotten started, so let's see what he can make happen here.
Free jump out of that. Thompson
Teleports
wanted to
himself
come
into
forward.
the corner.
Yeah. And he's just keeping him in check, making sure he blocks, dashes in, applies pressure, but he trade places.
All right, I like the pressure right now.
Teleport back. Oh, and he wants to stay back. And this is
And
the type of game Boog wants to play.
I don't know that I like the teleports into the corner, though.
Yeah. See, and he's going right back there.
I'm sure he
getting
didn't
all
want that
health
DP,
back.
but
He's right in the corner again. Applying
good
pressure.
defense. He tries to catch him with that very
Emergency.
far. Full
Emergency.
DP into instinct. Oh, that is not a good punish. Fierce, people. Fierce into something.
Again, he does not want him to catch up with him.
Oh, wow.
Oh, tries to cancel.
And Thompson's going to get some more instinct and some meter. So Boog can bring this back. I like the way that he's been pressuring so far, but
It's been tripping up Thompson a couple of times.
he's got to make some adjustments.
Challenge.
The grabs are definitely doing it right now.
Good shadow counter.
Ooh.
See, that's
Overhead,
different. That's
boys.
different.
So KI, you cannot cross up in the corner, so you just hold back on that.
There were 3 times where he did that. Oh,
That's game.
like that.
And yet again, opener into ultra. That's another reason why I like watching Thompson's Jago. It's just very clean.
You got the. Go ahead.
You don't see him misconfirms very often. Very deliberate about his buttons and his frame traps. And you see the style is very effective. People say it all the time. We're like, oh, KI is, no one has fundamentals. You see what happens when you actually apply some things that work in other fighting games as well. You know, you don't have to mash the button as fast as you want. And guess what? That works in Killer Instinct as well. Being patient, being able to hit confirm, those things will win you games. And it looks like coming up we've got, I believe that's Rotendo.
Wonderful.
And I'm not sure who the second player is, but we're going to get that for you guys in a bit. Hope that you guys are enjoying. We're going to lose the chat soon, but hope you guys are enjoying the tournament so far.
Phoenix 1729. Is Thompson going to take the tournament? Who knows? Only time will tell.
I mean, anytime Thompson is in a Killer Instinct tournament, he's got to be in the discussion, right? But you've also got,
Anything can happen.
you know, you've got,
Has Charbok ever been in the top 8?
this is Charbok's first top
top
8,
eight.
so he's very, very happy
And
to make it.
Charbok, Frank the Human, the dude, very underrated player. Very underrated player. Very good
I don't know
Hisako.
how under. He's definitely, anytime someone says top 3 Hisakos, he's in there.
He's
And
in there,
There's
but
no question that he's in there.
he's in there, but when people watch, they see the offline performance. Let me say, they see the offline performance rather than most of the online performance.
Yeah, this is
you know.
definitely
Amongst, like-
Charbok's best
Right. Amongst like
performance offline.
the best, amongst the discussion of the best in Killer Instinct as in players, he is in those type of discussions, but against like the rest of the community, I feel like he's not mentioned as much as he should be.
He definitely hasn't. I mean, he hasn't performed offline at that level yet.
Right,
So,
right.
you know, now he has.
Right.
So now when these conversations happen, he should definitely be in there. He's a scumbag for beating me, but, you know, I got a Hisako in top 8, so I'm content. After he beat me, I was like, yo, I want to see you in top 8 winner side.
Quick shout out to Skeletal, one of the community moderators in the KIUltraCombo.com website forums. Very good player.
I feel like we've seen a lot of Shadow Jago.
Yes.
I think this is
Well,
Gamer
this is
again,
Gamer
actually.
TDA,
Yeah,
and
so
he
this
will be
is Gamer.
facing Rotendo, I believe.
Who did Rotendo pick? I'm actually not sure who he plays.
Fulgor?
Okay.
Because I was watching him play Fulgor in casual.
I did hear Fulgor, so yeah.
Yeah, see? The bot himself.
I feel like we've seen a lot of Fulgor this tournament as
Why
well.
wouldn't we?
That is a valid question. I don't know. Jago is, for a lot of people's money, he's top 1 in the game right now. But
I think people are much more comfortable with Fulgor's options.
Fulgor does always have options.
You know, there's a couple things that Jago has to hold if he doesn't have the advantage. He's a little straightforward.
And button check, I assume.
Yep.
But they didn't check buttons, so I'm not really sure what's going on. It's all right. We're just going to see if these guys, what they're going to go for here. I would have to think it would be either pick the wrong character, but I don't think Gamer plays anyone other than, okay, Rotendo wanted to switch to Glacius. I can understand this pick, actually, I feel like. Because one of the things people don't really necessarily think about is a lot of fighting games is about damage swing.
Yeah.
And, you know, Fulgor is a phenomenal character, but he's not super damaging.
Yep.
Glacius, on the other hand, very, very damaging. So when you match him up against Shago, you know, you block if Rotendo blocks a teleport dive kick, that's going to be lands into opener, and now it's going to hurt. Okay. And wow, that was quite the match break there.
I
Slides into it, that hurts.
But this is the story with Gamer TDA. He's been doing that slide, you know, the slide to punish those fireballs or those bad fireball setups where it's not good and it crosses up if it hits. I definitely think it's beneficial in this matchup if he tries to set up a hail.
Well, he already had the hit, so he didn't need to use slide linker to go into the hail.
I wasn't talking about the link. Oh.
We see that full screen slide. Breaks
break
the
up a light.
lights. I feel like I would like to see Gamer incorporate some lameness into his play.
I think he can do it, even against Glacius. I think he can do it.
He
Those
can definitely
fireballs
do it
are
against
annoying.
Glacius. Shago is very hard to catch. Just backdash now and start fireballing. Wait for him to do something unsafe. That's like that.
And it catches him.
You got to be able to block that.
Can't get caught by the gimmicks, people. Oh, good block. And it
like
whips.
it.
The puddle punch whips. And he breaks on the medium slide linker. Is he going to juggle?
Gamer might be able to take this, but he drops the combo. That hurts. I think that was his round
Gamer
to
can
take,
still do
actually.
it. Gamer can still do it. Right there.
Just
Heavy.
does it.
Oh,
Dash DP.
he was still in hit
Or
stun.
not.
Yeah, still in hit stun from the hails.
So something that we have to keep in mind here is that Shago right now has 50%. So let's see him hopefully in the
Puts him
combo
in the
within
corner.
the lockout.
Puts
I
him
like
in the corner.
it.
Pressure.
I like it.
I like it.
All right, he might be able to take this game off BH Rotendo. So he can basically end this game with an instant cancel punish, and that would have been a perfect time to do it. Anything that he blocks from Glacius. Block. No, don't do that.
Wow! And it works.
I'm done.
And Gamer TDA
I'm done.
has been pulling out all his style. Wow, these Shago players.
Oh, you know what?
Shago players 2016.
So
the
the
most
tracking, I
disrespectful.
think the tracking puddle is like a version of medium or something like that. So
Right,
it's
right.
not, it doesn't have any throw invincibility.
Right. So it hit before it actually came out.
Yeah, it's like doing a possession
Right.
on puddle punch.
Right.
So I would like to see him stay this range. He's winning. He doesn't need to go in. Just stay at that range and throw fireballs. Let him liquidize. You don't care. But he goes in.
and Rotendo noticing that he likes to open up with medium after he does that dive kick stagger, and he crosses him up again. He goes for a grab. I don't know if he thinks he'll drop or he's guess breaking. Goes for meter.
Gamer has been doing work in this tournament, I feel.
Hey, man. Oh,
That
no,
is punishable. You got to punish
empty
that.
jump grab. I like the variety.
Gets the hard knockdown once the setup.
Oh, just liquid ice to grab.
Good jump out of the hail. That's opener in
Up
there.
for that ender.
Good break.
Good. Notice.
He has the
Gamer
lead. He
TD8.
does not need to go in. I would love to see him just stay away. Oh. That should be game.
Rotendo pressing buttons.
So Gamer TDA is up ahead right now. Was that a teabag?
I think that was just a crowd
He's
short.
buffering. He's buffering, guys.
He's buffering. He's buffering. You said it. Oh, whoa!
Have not seen that juggle
tech.
from him yet. So a lot of this match has been Gamer catching Rotendo juggling, or trying to throw tech.
I think Rotendo should definitely liquid ice those projectiles. I think it's a good option. I think he needs to put him in check by throwing out the hails and liquid icing.
He's got to. I
slowly
really want to
progress.
see him punish those. Photo punch is
got
not
to-
safe
yeah,
on block.
got
He's
to
done a great job blocking it, but he hasn't. That's gonna.
Whoa, what's,
He wanted to do it again, I think.
yeah, I think he wanted to do it again. Oh, he still has instinct, though. Oh, and it tracked the
That
forward
tracks.
dash. I tell you, that shadow is very good at
That's
tracking.
not a
if you're
terrible
moving
trade.
side to
So
side.
Gamer TDA is still. I feel like this is still his game to lose right now. He just has to make good decisions. Like, sit here. What's Glacius gonna do?
And
Nothing.
he's sitting here. Glacius can do
Glacius
nothing.
can do nothing. There's
Slip and slide.
Nothing wrong
Gets
with
hit.
Oh, right read, but he's a little bit late on it.
Oh!
The revenge
Medium.
breaker doesn't work. That's a medium DP, I believe. And gets caught throw teching again, but no punish. That should be game.
No!
Drops the
Wrong
ultra.
ender. Wrong ultra. Wrong ultra. Wake up DP.
Oh,
Oh.
Gamer, just go for it, man.
Reset works.
I want to see Fireball into Shadow Fireball. No, that's
Whoa!
not. And Gamer 2-0
liquid
BH
shimmy.
Rotendo, and Rotendo is
What do we
not
call
happy.
that? What do we call that? That liquid eye shimmy? The
I don't
liquid
know
eye
what
shimmy?
that was, but and he
Liquid eye
shakes his
shimmy.
hand, but he's mad.
Hey,
I can
that's
feel
that
him.
competitive spirit, man. Rotendo definitely has, you know, he's a man's man right there.
And
you
looks
know,
like
he's
you
not
guys
proud
are
of
going to
that.
get to see more of the smooth stylings of Gamer TDA's
Hey.
Shadow Jago.
Didn't think he could do it. but
Like,
he's
I don't know.
definitely
I
proving me
feel
wrong.
like he's still getting away with bloody murder, but it is working out for him.
Definitely. He's in the zone right now. He's feeling himself.
But one thing I will say that he definitely did better than any player that we've seen today fighting Glacius, he did not get hit by Poto Punch.
Yeah. Do you think that's easier to deal with the Shadow Jago because he has his frames when he dashes and
He's
dive
not
kicks
really
where he's
playing
not available?
Shago in a frame trappy way, so that's
Right.
probably part of it. Is just a lot of the setups that he's going for. He's not trying to catch you pushing buttons, so he's not catching them pushing buttons. Gamer is not. He's not doing things and then trying to do more things at negative frames. Once you block him, he seems to be like, okay, it's not my turn anymore. The most he'll go for is maybe a jump, pizza cutter or something like that. But Shago Mirror, I don't know that I have ever seen this matchup.
We'll see how it goes.
We'll see if Zero decides to play it, because Zero actually does have a Jago. It's fairly solid. I actually like his Jago.
He may
I've
want
got
to
no
play.
idea how he feels about the Shadow Jago Mirror, because I
we
know.
were talking earlier. We did breakfast together, and he says he wants to pick Jago back up. I said I played him with his Jago some time ago. He has a solid Jago, like you said.
Mhm.
I don't think he's confident enough to bring it out, even against the Shadow Jago. I think he's comfortable with the fact that he knows the shenanigans, and he
Yeah.
can just either punish it, disrespect it, or DP it.
I do think, though, I will say that I like Zero in this matchup, because I like his brand of patient Shadow Jago. He's a lot more willing to kind of slow play the neutral, and I think that in a fight like this, where everything he does is negative, that means a lot. It's kind of like if you have a Hisako mirror and one of them is always doing things, that Hisako's probably going to get dunked. Like
Definitely.
You have to be able to be patient in the fight, and I feel like this. I can see this in my mind anyway. I can see this being another one of those kinds of matchups. So let's see what happens at the character select. I'm actually really curious because, like I said, I don't believe I've ever seen a Season 3 Shadow Jago mirror. It looks like that's what we're gonna get. I'm actually pretty hyped.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'll tell you what, after this tournament, I want to see more Gamer TDA work with this character. I really do. I want to see more Shadow Jagos come out, man. This character still has unlocked potential that nobody has tapped into.
Yeah, Shadow Jago has a lot because he has amazing walk speed. He doesn't necessarily have to do unsafe things. People like to do unsafe things with him because, you know, it's pretty good, but
If you hit it.
he's got good buttons.
Yeah.
So if you play him kind of,
He's got most of Jago's buttons, but even his own buttons.
and then some
like-
better ones. His step
Yeah,
kick
and then
is
some
amazing.
better ones, yeah. They both going for a slide.
And right now, looks like Zero got the first hit.
Yep.
We get a mash break there.
And Zero is going to stick to throwing out the fireballs to see if he throws anything. Good counter break attempt, even though it didn't work out.
I don't actually
I'll just
dislike
skip
it
the
because
Good blocks.
Gamer has shown that he is willing to mash break, just like
Yeah.
that. So not a bad call to go for the breakers.
And actually, Zero, this is how you know the difference. Zero Syndicate is using the combo trait to stack on more damage. And Gamer TDA is not doing that specifically. Oh, and
And
the taunt.
we have a taunt.
Shago superiority.
Gamer TDA kind of nods his head and then gets opened up immediately right
And he locks
after.
out on heavies. Good punish combo.
So Shadow Jago, not a damaging character, but if you lock out immediately like that, yeah, you can eat 50%. Do not get it twisted. Early lockouts will kill you in this game. I like it.
Oh, and they both trade.
And that was a confirm. All right, he's
And
going
we're
to let the
letting
full
Ultras
Ultra
rock.
rock. Disrespect. And he recapped it. Is he going to do two? Oh, ultimate.
Dominance has been asserted.
Ultimate. Gamer just kind of nods his head, but you can see it in his eyes. He's not feeling that
The
at
Herald
all.
of Gargos is here in the form of Jago.
Isn't that your character?
Well, same entity, different characters, same entity.
And a hand clap? I
Oh,
feel
no,
like
that's-
Zero is
that's the hype.
feeling himself right now.
That's,
Like,
that's the hype. That's the I did it clap.
you know what though? I do like Gamer taking a minute.
That's the yay me
I
clap.
like him. I like him sitting there. He just kind of thought to himself, "All right, what did I get hit by?" And that's what you have to do in between games.
Whoa, button into grab again. And it seems like Gamer this time is controlling a lot. I like the poke. And that low into overhead is telling the whole story. Good grab.
So something from Gamer TD. He was already
Oh,
locked
he's already
out.
locked out, buddy. He must have been the wrong button. Good break.
See though, the funny thing is I don't know that I actually like. Gamer is breaking well right now,
Right.
but I don't know that I like his breaking. He's basically
It has a
he's
pattern,
on tilt.
right?
He's
Yeah,
on
he's
tilt.
on tilt.
So eventually he's gonna guess wrong,
Right.
and when he does, he's gonna get
Knows,
dunked.
and he's been using a lot of the same buttons.
That overhead low, I don't think he's blocked it.
He's not
Low
blocked
overhead,
it
I don't think
once.
he's blocked it once. Dash through DP. Zero Syndicate is establishing, says, you are not a real Shadow Jago. I feel like this is very
Good
clearly,
blocks.
that should have been a punish.
Oh, and the
That
boot
kick.
says, let no. Let no. Look at that.
And
Okay.
another time.
He says, I am great.
I've got to ask if there's some history here because Zero is definitely not
Breaks on
showing
the medium.
Gamer any respect right now.
And he wants to stack on that damage kill. Yep.
I would actually like to
Yep.
see a counter breaker on that jump.
Yep.
Zero has broken it every time.
Well, Gamer has put a counter breaker on that, but not against Zero.
I would like to see him represented against, oh, he could have killed him there.
Could have.
Heavy does nothing because he's afraid of the break. I would definitely say that he blocks
block.
it, but that is not a punish, guys. Goes for the throw. A jab would have been better. I sense a-
Fireball? No, that's not what he wanted.
That's what he
And
wanted,
the
and he
full
gets
screen
punished
slide
for it.
connects.
Are we going to see a second ultimate? We might see a second ultimate if he doesn't get shipped out.
Oh.
Okay.
He says no. Literally all Zero
So
Syndicate has
this
to do is throw a
is-
fireball
yeah.
and DP.
I was about to say only a real master, but that was on some Miracle Tears of Unicorns type comeback right
Apex popping off for his buddy. I like it.
there. So yeah, I mean that's I feel like the difference in character knowledge there was pretty apparent. Zero had a better read on him. Not just the character knowledge, but he basically was opening Gamer TUDA up at will.
But Gamer TDA, as we saw as the course of he was playing, had habits, lingering habits that, you know, as Zero Syndicate is sitting there looking down, watching these other players
watching
play,
these games, yeah.
you can see how that devolves into actual play style. And he was able to.
All right, people, so we are losers finals of, I believe this is pool 3.
Ooh, get Zero Syndicate.
And I'm so salty I lost. I wanted big top 8.
So
Apologize for my salt stream. But Zero Syndicate still has a chance,
you're still
as
godlike,
does
man.
Poog.
You're still
I
godlike,
appreciate
man.
that. I'm a scrub. I drowned in pools. we can say it. It's fine.
These online warriors.
If you get dunked in pools, you get dunked in pools.
And Poog, can the man who's never been to an offline major?
So shout out to
Pull
Poog,
it out
first
in
of all,
top 8.
for being in losers finals at his first offline
First
tournament.
offline. And Syndicate has been here recently before. I think he was in the top 8 at East Coast Throwdown.
Was he?
Yes. It was
Okay.
him and Nikki who came out of, they were in the same pool and he came out.
So
And
Zero
Syndicate,
is, I don't know if you saw it. I think you did.
Pandering
He
to
just
the
threw
crowd
his
right here.
shirt with his Zero
all his
shirt.
fans. Zero.
This man is having entirely too much fun right
Entirely
now.
too much fun. Sounds like Rash right now. What the hell's going on? Did you see what I did there?
I see what you
That
did
was
right
too much
there.
fun.
But I gotta say, I don't think that Poog is gonna let him get away with a lot of the stuff he was getting away
Yes,
with.
yes, definitely.
And he goes with Sadira. This is an interesting pick actually because
Is it a pick that he wants to do? Because on face, you look at
I mean,
Sadira's pressure.
Fulgor is a better character than Sadira.
Right.
But one thing about Sadira is she will basically never take a teleport dive kick on the ground.
Yeah.
So Shadow Jago can have a hard time opening her up in the first place. He can throw his air fireballs. You're not really going to hit Sadira with them. But he's probably going to do it just to fill the screen with nonsense.
But you got to think about how Poog is going to be able to administer pressure, especially since a lot of Sadira players want to go over the heads of their
Sadira's pressure against Shadow Jago is pretty solid. She can shut down DPs pretty effectively if you know what you're doing. Light Widow's Bite is a great anti-DP
puts
melee.
you down very quickly. You can
so
block,
I mean,
punish.
it's not a bad pick at all. They do similar amounts of damage. Sadira does hit harder than Shago still because
But does
Shadow.
Poog know that?
I believe he does. Like I said, I played his Sadira, and you know he knows the character. He's new to the game, so there's some fundamental things maybe that aren't super solid.
And he EXs it to make it. All right, and he actually counter breaks. He had the read.
I don't
and
think we've seen
optimizing
that
the
yet.
combo trait. Damage ender. There you go. Pressure.
We've got to stop those throw punishes, guys. Jab punish that. Not really a punish, but you will check his throw.
I
Yeah,
disagree
he
with
surged
that.
So that's what I'm talking about Sadira very rarely getting hit grounded against Shago. But
No, doesn't optimize the damage, DB. No, that's grab.
so
he's gonna
this
wanna
is
mix it
Poog's
up.
chance right now.
And that was a great flip out. Breaks the heavy. No, you don't have to go in, just fireball. And he's gonna.
So builds up the meter as high as he can, make sure he's fully stocked. So, I said that Sadira is not a bad pick by any means, but I definitely like the way Zero is playing this.
Definitely enjoy the way he's playing it.
I would have broken it.
And
Yep.
he broke it 1, 3, and 5.
Oh, I like the punish attempts. So I don't know if Poog's, he is new, so I don't know if his matchup knowledge is enough to know that.
Okay, juggles.
You
I
can check
think
that.
he eliminates some of the meter that he didn't need to do. All right.
Oh,
they're gonna approach the neutral here.
no confirm. I'm not
I like
sure
how
what
he
he's
confirmed.
expecting there.
I like how he confirms from that overhead kick, stagger, into a slide, because the strength of the slide from that distance is very ambiguous.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's a solid choice of
And he just
decides
lets
to wait it out. I can understand it.
Pops instinct to make it safe, and he goes the other
Ooh.
way.
I
I
like
think
the
he
low
used
there.
salt aside.
That was definitely a soft side. And double Sadira, boys.
Oh no.
That was a little desperate.
That was desperate.
So
Definitely had to work hard to get the damage in.
I think the biggest adjustment that Poog needs to make here is he needs to change his punishes. Throw punish is not the answer. Zero's getting away with a return to neutral at 0 frames in situations where he really shouldn't be able to. So if Poog can kind of adapt and change up what he's doing, Shago slides at you, that is not a throw punish. That is a crouch light kick. That is a crouch light punch. Do something that's 5 frames. You know, at the very least, he needs to hold that. Like, throw tech, that's not, you shouldn't be getting away with that.
And it's good because that lets them know that they can't get away with that.
And kind of saw this one coming. The
Really
severe
saw
pick
this one
did not really work out.
I was iffy on that.
So we'll see if Pooh can do a little bit better with the switch to, you know, the death bot with incoming nerfs, I believe.
A rework of his instinct, I believe.
Rework of his instinct. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. IG, one of the things I like about KI is the game really is a platform. It's alive. So Jago and Fulgor, I believe, are 2 of the characters who've been, it's been mentioned that they're going to have some adjustments coming in soon. So we're going to see those along with the PD change. I'm actually really excited about that potential damage change now. Because
I'm not. I'm an own player. I'm not.
See, I think I wasn't excited about it because I didn't think Hisako would get very much off of it. But no, I think I can do work with that.
I just think I have one less reason to use the Demonic Despair. But let's get in this matchup right now.
So far, Poog is already doing a lot better.
A lot better.
Tried to bait. I like the blocks on the overhead, but he's not punishing that move properly.
It is -3. I don't know if he knows. He could just straight DB that.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't know. If he did, he would be doing something about it.
Yeah. Oh, and he gets hit through a whip throw.
So
Blocks out on the mediums. Catches out for a
So I
short
think
level
that
2 damage
Poog's
ender.
kind of default punish is actually throw. He represents that option a lot. That is not going to work. That was a very good instant cancel, and Poog did not have the pips to cancel it into DP.
It's a level 3, so it doesn't hurt that much. The dash through does not work.
Step kick is heavy.
Oh.
Please punish that. Wow, he misses the punish on
Frame
that.
trap. And he wanted to put him and go for the mix-up. And he presses the button. I'm glad he pressed the button. It made it out the DP.
Like the punish on that with DP.
And he's going to build his
And
reactor.
you guys can't see it. Zero just did like a settle down. He knows he needs to calm down. He's playing really loose right now.
He can do it.
And I like it. He's kind of picking his spots maybe a little bit better right now. See the patience. Finally catches him with that low into overhead.
And he breaks the medium. And he catches him going backwards. And this is where he's going to get his battery ender.
I think he could have gotten one more rep, but I don't think it would have mattered. And dash into throw, mash, break. I feel like the guest breaks on these juggles have been pretty insane. DP.
Yep.
I felt that one in my bones.
He's been doing that all this time.
He's going to break that. And he's not. He baits him on the counter breaker, and Poog might be able to take this.
He's got him in the blender. He's got to guess everything.
I think I know why he does
got him in the blender. He's got to guess everything.
He's doing, that is a combo. Yes, that's game. Very, very nice adjustments by Poog. So now we see OS Zero Syndicate. He's gotta figure out an answer because
Let's go Zero Syndicate. No bias.
I feel like about as clearly as the last match was in Zero's favor, you know, that one wasn't quite as lopsided in Poog's favor, but the adjustments were there. Like, I could see them.
Well, Poog was, I like the counter break attempt. Keep him a little bit honest. But at the same time, Poog is applying a little bit more pressure with the target combo that Fulgor has. And it's also blocking a little bit more because I think he's much more comfortable with this character in this matchup.
And the guest breaks finally fail. That's one thing that people don't really recognize is guest breaks, short-term variance says that you can be successful, but eventually you will miss. And in Killer Instinct, you will eat damage when you miss. He's going for the teleport shenanigans, and Zero, I actually like it. It's just heavy sliding.
Right.
If he goes behind him, there's no punish. If he teleports backwards, heavy slide will catch.
Fireball, and he catches him on the back. And just wake
checks
up
him with
jab.
the crouch light kick.
Crouch light kick.
TP.
TP.
So Zero is
He
making
eating
some
up
really
on those
nice
mediums.
adjustments.
Oh, he goes the other way as
This
a
is
mix
the
up.
punish. Blocks that overhead again,
And he
that punishes
on
it
a
properly
DP.
for the first time. Ah, that
Had
one
it right
hurts.
too.
That one hurts.
Good damage, level 4.
I feel like Zero has all the momentum that he needs to take this game right
He
now.
can still take it. He didn't need to do that.
That DP.
Shago is very slippery. Okay, and he connects.
One more hit
And it is game.
with the ultimate. So nice
Annihilation.
adjustments by Zero Syndicate.
Zero Syndicate controlling the you know, controlling the pace of the match a little bit better than what he did in that second match. I really like
Definitely.
applying a little bit more damage than what he was. Not as nervous. And again, Zero Syndicate has made it the top 8. KI. Losers finals, right?
That was losers finals. So
That was. And now we're just going to take a moment to show you some of our sponsors.
Again, great credit to Dynamic Custom Beadworks. You know what
again, use that promo code BlameMagFest for
which I'm excited
25%
for.
off your next purchase. If you wanna, you've got a fighting game character or any character, I believe, who you wanna rock them while you're at a tournament or just kind of walking down on the street, then definitely check them out. Clutch It Out,
Yeah.
who are making shirts, I believe. They're here on site. They've also got a promo code if you wanted to add it. That promo code is, of course, Deport DCB, Deport Dynamic Custom Beadworks.
You got Smash shirts, you got Rash shirts, and Jury shirts. Not to mention that you need to find your Bay in DOA. You can get a 20% off with a code of DOA is Bay at shop.freestepdodge.com for the Battle Royal 2016 special. I know you want Ayane, you're looking good with that. Yep.
I'm pretty sure that's not Ayane. I don't play
well,
DOA.
Well,
but
I didn't say I was Ayane, but we're doing this all from Twitch.
I'm still tripping off of this. We've taken a chunk of the airfield off of the Earth and projected it into the atmosphere.
So
that we can show that Twitch is the world's leading live streaming platform and social community for gamers.
Look at you. You're so esports.
I'm trying to get on that Sajam level, you know.
Well, while we're pressing buttons and rolling fight sticks, we have the Ori fight sticks. You can get the Rap 4 Real Arcade Pro Kai, which comes in white, red, blue, black. The premium, the mini 4, many different options for your affordability. I might get that mini one right there. It's 40 bucks.
It's 40 bucks. You know, if you want to get into fight sticks and, you know, you're not sure if you want to put down $200 to try and learn them, maybe you won't like it, then
if you're not a struggling college student like me,
if those smaller options are definitely out there and they're good.
Yeah.
Once again, DCB promo code is BlameMagFest for 25% off your next purchase.
get it today. That's a lot of talk.
Yup! Fighting!
And I had a couple people. I had Cupcake, and Kill, Nikki. They just wanted to see, let's get all these top players together. Put them all in a mashup.
NEC17. This tournament is, shout out to Biggie. This is one of the better run tournaments that I've been to, actually.
Oh, okay, okay.
Pools have been running most on time. I think they've started, I think now we're live.
We're
But pools have not ready just yet.
And Devil's so anxious to come up and perform on stage for all you fans out there.
But yeah, you guys are watching NEC 17. Like I was saying, this has been a very well-run tournament. Pools started a little bit late, but they've run very, very smoothly. Hope the stream has been looking good for you guys. We know the KI curse is real, so hoping that, you know, the stream has looked good for everyone.
But KombatNetwork has been putting on a good stream for us so far, and I hope it sticks with you guys all the way through.
So coming out of Pool 3, guys, we have Blue Hurricane Thompson and OS Zero Syndicate. So congratulations to both of them. Now we're moving over into Pool 4, and we've got Devil May Care 4, BXA, Broken Alliance Devil May Care 4, excuse me. And I believe his opponent is Ovis Kansas. I think we're playing on his machine, actually.
Yes,
And
yes,
we're going to
yes.
see Riptor versus TJ.
He's
This
on
is-
his machine with his character, with his gamer tag showing right there.
He's got all the
ultimate mind
accessories that he
game.
wants.
Yes, the ultimate mind game.
And this should be a good fight. Devil May Care, obviously, is one of the top TJ players out there right now. I think if you're going to talk about top 3 TJs, he has to be in the discussion.
Okay, who was? Oh, okay.
Goes into auto barrage and then backs out of it
Uses the advantage ender.
for the reset. I see a flip out coming. Yep.
And he's in the corner now. This is not where he wants to be with TJ combo. He has so many options. There he goes, continues it.
And
Stacks
this
on the
is
damage.
actually going to hurt a little bit.
Battery.
Goes for the meter ender.
Goes for the low. Tries to chase out any potential invincible wake up.
And that is basically a hood
Convincing.
perfect, I think.
No, it's not perfect. It's a little bit of chip right there.
Instead of hood
Okay,
perfect.
A hood. Oh, okay. Pressing buttons.
Oh,
Wake
blocks
up.
it, but no punish.
He's gonna go into predator stance.
I like
goes to the low.
I like him just kind of going for it. He had instinct, so he knew Devil didn't want to shadow counter. So I feel like something I would like to see Obis do is kind of represent sweep because it's a very far-reaching heavy, and it'll kind of check TJ on those trimmers.
Definitely. Okay. What's the occasion on me? Oh, he sees it.
All right, so this is definitely Obis' chance to come back.
Oh, and he jumps it.
Jumps out of it.
And Devil
gets the
definitely
recap,
has
that's
this figured
game.
out. Game so quick. Devil controlled the pace of that entire mix-up. Everything that he blocked from the tail flips, he just jumped straight out of them. No respect. None.
Well, that's something a lot of players don't know. Shout outs to Moxie Mayhem for teaching me it. You actually can, or maybe it was Charbak who told me, but you can actually jump out of a lot of Riptor's tail flip mix-ups. And this time he gets the punish and confirms the lockout, but it goes a little bit too long. What's the mix-up? Just gets caught with jump back, and that's going to hurt. 40-something%.
And TJ, whoever said he
40%
didn't have a
even.
damage ender. Ugh.
He's got
Roll.
2. Ooh.
Roll heavy vortex.
And doesn't break the
Confirms off the
vortex
crowd.
throw. That will do it for the round. So Devil right now has basically controlled this fight throughout its entirety. So we'll see if Obis Kansas can make the adjustments that he needs to make.
Oh, and he backdashes through the throw. The throw is usually a great option for Riptor because it's so fast and he can run and do it. Set distance. All right, does the flip out.
That's a shadow.
Uses the shadow. Get off me. Goes for the flip out. Jumps out of it. Tries to grab. Gets caught by the heavy punch.
So I feel like Obis Kansas has
Stacking
tried
damage.
quite a bit of resets, and
Meaty.
none of them has worked so far.
Devil does not respect the
punish,
He's
and
gonna
that
do
is
it
an
again.
instinct, so that's a full combo. TJ, everybody, he is a real character. Trimmer? Nope. Backdash
Jump.
into that. So Obis is not done just yet, but he has a long road ahead of him, and that will just about do it. That's it.
and
Opener
that's
into Ultra, everybody.
Hey,
I
Devil.
like it. Very well played from Devil May
Systematically
Care.
playing very well. Not giving him anything and taking everything. I like it. Taking everything. See how
So I'm not sure how far in the bracket. I think we're still fairly early, actually, right now in Pool 4. So Devil is putting up his control, so I don't think he's staying on right now. I see Aphex coming up, so we're going to have a Rash versus somebody.
see how that goes.
Devil's not standing up just yet, so it might be DXA Devil May Care versus, I think it's OS Aphex.
Yeah, right.
So TJ versus Rash. This is probably a matchup that most people haven't seen before. I don't know how many times I've ever seen it.
I guess this means Aphex got a bye for the first round, and then he automatically went to the second round.
I don't think he got a bye because we saw him lose on stream.
Ah,
already.
there you go. Yeah, you're right.
After this, we'll do the long GOA video.
Okay. And commentary, Voice of God is telling us the run of show. Much obliged, of course.
Thank you, God.
Thank you for the commentary. I know you
No
can't see
problem.
chat, but they love you too.
Oh, that's
thank
good.
you.
Like, man, I hate that Storm guy. He's such a scrub.
I know, man. That dual guy. Always about Omen.
But yeah, so they're shaking hands now. This should actually be a good fight. Like I said, I don't know that I've ever seen high-level Rash versus high-level TJ. So I'm very interested to see how it goes.
All I know is that it's going to be nuts, and both of these guys have a good grasp of their character. Devil with a little bit more better defense, So I'd like to see how he applies that to that crazy Rash pressure. I'm very excited for this matchup.
So one thing that I would really like to see, I don't want to see Wicked Tongue out of Aphex very often because I know that
He ain't having it.
Devil
Devil
knows the
ain't
punish
having
for
it.
that. That is not
He ain't having
safe.
it. He ain't having it.
So we'll see how, because the thing is that Rash can control the neutral because Rash has phenomenal heavy buttons.
Right.
He can run in, do heavy kick. There's not really much TJ can do. He can try and power line it to whiff, but
Right.
you don't necessarily want to just be power lining across the screen. What am
All
I
right.
talking about? This is TJ. Overhead.
And he goes for the flip out.
Flip out.
Oh, no, and it doesn't work. The
All right,
instant
Wicked Tongue does
Wicked
work.
Tongue, and I love the way Aphex
Confirm.
uses the double Wicked Tongue. Try to bait a lockout.
All
Nobody
right,
else
Rash
does that.
in the
What's
corner
the
is
Obezumi?
scary.
Oh, and he goes for the jump. The tongue works, and he breaks the light.
Very good break there.
Jumps.
Rash,
What's this?
I think Aphex
Power
was
line.
expecting
Who
shoot
cares?
Oh, I would have got hit by that.
Just straight.
I would have gotten hit by that. So, like we said, Rash very strong in the corner. Shadow counter incoming, I'm guessing.
Oh, no tongue to get
I
out.
was very surprised. I was expecting tongues.
Oh, and the
Ooh.
combo drops. And he
That's
goes to the
actually a
other
very
side.
bad drop because
Yeah.
it's very
The back dash.
ambitious.
And
I
he
like it.
disrespects.
Says no on your frame
No
trap.
normal.
So already we have a very different match than we just saw. Ooh,
Right.
gets
The
caught
hitbox
by
on that,
the
very good.
end of it. No
Breaks
break.
with the light, no break. And
But he
breaks
does
in
break
between
that
the
because
auto
that would
barrage.
have killed him. So I do like that break there. Like I said,
Confirms off the Wicked Tongue.
the heavy kick is a phenomenal button.
All right.
Double ender.
Stacks
Overhead low.
damage. Yes.
Oh, doesn't confirm the lockout into real damage though.
That was a great instinct pop. Because Devil using his smart defense to get past whatever meat he was there.
Great block on
and
the
be able to
overhead,
punish him.
and
the
that
trade,
will trade. Oh, I think
thought
the
the trade
bike
was
restood.
better.
I think the bike restood him actually. If Aphex would just confirm his lockouts, he would actually have won this game already.
Oh no, he could have counter broke. Oh, he
All right,
lets,
so Devil
lets the
wants
toss
to end
rock.
this round, and that
Yeah.
will do it.
gonna stack on a little bit of meter, I'm guessing.
So
I thought he should have just doing the
so
shadow.
Aphex didn't need to lose that life bar. He's basically I like the challenge. I actually do like the challenge. Oh wow. Like I
Yes, you don't have to respect TJ, everybody.
Yeah, but Wrecking Ball is not safe.
Oh. I could have swore he would have went for another break. He broke
So
that.
everybody,
block.
that is how you punish Wrecking Ball.
Yep.
Every character in the game has a punish for Wrecking
Wrecking
Ball. Yes, it will get you through my last breath, but you will get dunked for trying it. No thank you, sir. But Aphex playing very well, and I know Aphex is in losers, so this is for Devil's tournament life right now.
Make a break. And Devil taking his time. This is what I like to see players do. Take their time. Sit down. Think about what just happened.
And
materialize it in your head and replay scenarios in which you can benefit from that.
And I actually really like that we're seeing, because Thompson kind of dunked Aphex when they played, or whoever we saw him play kind of put in work. But now we're kind of seeing, all right, this is his real game plan with Rash. And as you can see, it's very strong. Those juggles are very difficult to break. That is not safe, but he respects it.
Oh, and the light
He
doesn't work.
keeps-
He had the right read, but
he-
it's just not hitting.
He keeps whiffing. I need him to choose a different button.
Medium. Yes, he goes with the medium this time.
Ooh.
And he changed it together to
Devil
make it different.
can
And this is the
actually-
damage that's going to work.
This will kill if he gets right, and I like the disrespect. I think Devil was really expecting the throw
I think he
tech
was,
there.
yeah, I think he was expecting it. Sometimes you just got to let the counter breaker do his
And
thing.
this time, Aphex actually confirms the damage.
He wants to control the space.
Oh, he tried. He tried. That's a heavy punish.
Yeah.
Good break on that heavy kick linker.
And he uses the heavy this time.
So Aphex has been using heavy manuals a
Right.
lot in those strings, so I like
Right.
the adaptation by Devil. And we have a game, folks. This is 1-0 for tournament life for both of these players, I'm pretty sure.
Wicked
So,
Tongue puts him in check.
like I said, heavy kick is a godlike button. Throw to end the round.
But
All right,
even then,
everybody.
these both are still equal.
So I want to see, I think we'll see Devil pop Instinct very quickly, or he's not going to do it at all.
Could have did heavy shadow.
I don't think we're going to see Instinct pop now. There we go. He did it.
He's banking on getting another one.
I like the patience. He was
banking on
expecting
getting
a shadow
another one.
counter. If he keeps putting in work like this, he will get that second one. Ooh, gets caught with the raw overhead. And that's going to be TJ's only instinct for this match. I actually still like the use of it. TJ has an incredibly strong instinct, so I like him.
He just goes in. He challenges him. He says, do it. Pops the instinct. What is this?
Gonna have to
Shadow?
hold the mix-up. Ooh, good break on the mix-up after Wicked Tongue. Tries the anti-air with TJ, but again, we see Apex not confirm his damage. Oh, that's going to be game.
Oh, no. He didn't sit him down. There he goes.
And a
And
very
it is
good
a
match.
2-0 and Devil.
And they hug it out because
hug
the
it
KI
out, man.
community is like that. But
Devil,
that
man.
was a very good match. And now, guys, we're going to show you, we're going to play the DOA video again. But in the meantime, that was just a phenomenal match.
Really, man.
That is high-level Rash, people.
Yes.
I like the way he was controlling space, the way he was coming in for the air, because TJ doesn't have the best anti-air, so it is hard for TJ as a character to stop that. So very good on Apex to recognize that and to capitalize.
You will never defeat me.
No one can face me.
It is time.
Prepare!
I'll rock you. Pretty much what I expected.
Face me.
Prepare.
More! I want more!
We settle this. Let the red rose of blood bloom forth. Don't want to hurt you, but I will.
I'm going to take my time with you.
Dance with me.
I want your skills. Show me your secrets, worthless bug.
You're giving us all I got. Great fight.
Are you here to take me out?
V for victory. I don't have time to play games with you. To fight.
All right, and we're back. And this next matchup should be good. We've got Rainbow Rash Aphex, who just eliminated BXA Devil May Care versus Sickle. And this should be an interesting match. I foresee a lot of puddle punches. I think a lot of the things that work against TJ are not going to work against heavy puddle punch.
Yep.
So
Yep.
we'll see what Aphex's adaptation for that is, because
I'm very curious, you know, is Apex going to be one to go and kiss the Hails, you know, if they come out? Or is You know,
I think is Sickle the one who put him in losers?
sure. Yeah, he's gonna kiss.
Yeah.
He's gonna kiss the hills.
Yeah, I believe that Sickle is the person who put Aphex
good whip
into
punish.
losers. So
Locks out. Gets the cross up.
Aphex
Surprised
gets
he
the
didn't
run
time
back.
from
He's
below.
ahead right now. Punish that, yes sir. I like that. That's a different combo than you normally see online. Instead of jab, 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 recap, he
Oh,
went
and he
for jab,
decides to use
jab,
the shadow
heavy.
to get out.
Punish
Good
that.
whip punish.
That is not the best punish.
Not the best, but
Didn't get combo.
he didn't get the spacing he wanted for his combo.
I like the way he's using tongue. He's not using it. He's using it in a very. That's gonna hurt. And
he
that's
locks out.
black bar.
Yeah, that's black bar.
Black bar.
Glacius. Why? Why do you hurt the slip and slide man himself?
Say jam. Shout
Yeah,
outs to
baby.
Brandon Alexander.
catches it.
This is going to be an interesting interaction. The hail
On his
doesn't
shadow.
save him.
Oh no, the
He
drop.
goes for the reset. He didn't believe it would kill. Makes himself safe with the bike, but
He
he
could
needs
have
to get the hit.
anti-aired with the boot.
He's waiting for that. He was absolutely waiting for that and still got caught by it. And Sickle does it again because why not? Hail, the real homie. Saving Glacius yet again, and this is now a one-touch game.
See, I just like how he goes in and administers pressure, and he says, no, you're not pressing buttons. I'm still in this game. Now I have to figure it out.
Oh, I
That
foresaw.
was a puddle punch coming. You know.
I think he was trying to throw tech, actually. Oh, good block on the overhead. Puddle punch and instant cancel. That's death. So I like Aphex not giving up at the end there. I don't like him using any form of meaty once Glacius got instinct.
Yep.
That's something that a lot of players do that they should really stop doing just in general is if you have a character with a DP or someone like Hisako who I see a button, I can punish this button. Definitely respect when people have instinct because the defensive instinct pop is still a thing and it's still
Apex
really
throwing
good.
the Birdman, thinking about what he needs to do to win this matchup.
Oh, gets caught by the raw shatter. That's gotta hurt.
And he's holding it there. Yes, it's defending it, but it's the true.
I like the jump out there,
Making it safe. Again, he can apply pressure. Heavy linker.
and I think
He
that
likes
this
that
is.
carry linker.
I feel like this is Sickle's game.
This is, oh, well, you never know. Instinct can do anything. That is not a true strength. But what other option? He tongues him out the air.
Slows.
Whoa!
Okay, boys.
K.I. What is going on, ladies and
And
gentlemen?
you just saw Aphex
And it linked.
shaking his head. He was not happy about the way that interaction went down.
For K.I.
And that is, again, I love people. DPs are not scrubby. DPs are a way to establish respect. You see Aphex backing off again and again when he knocks him down because he's afraid of that. And still gets hit with it. It's kind of unfortunate, to be honest.
And he goes for the low this time.
And
He
gets
wanted to
caught
press the
again.
button.
This
and
is
he's gonna
gonna
punish
hurt.
him for his troubles.
40-something
Damn it.
percent because it's
Very
Glacius.
close to danger.
50%.
Let's see if he's gonna do those.
I don't
slip
like
and
that
slide
at all.
shenanigans anti-air.
So that right there is
Is gonna work. Oh, and the trade doesn't go out in his favor.
that really sucks because I don't know if Aphex could have jumped over, but I don't think there was all that much he could have done there. Aphex kind of shaking his head. You can tell he's frustrated
Right.
with the way that went down.
Sickle moving on.
And I can definitely I can sympathize with that. It losing hurts.
Yeah, it definitely does.
And
man,
that's you know, this is the game that we play. This is the game that we love. It's always worth it to come out. You know, for all the stream monsters out there. I was a stream monster. I've been watching KI since season 1. Went out to my first tournament last year. Got dunked. Went 2-2, and got dunked on stream actually. But come out to tournaments. It's very different. It's good to meet people. Grief put me out of the tournament, and like immediately after, I was like, hey man, let's run some casuals, and we played about 10 games. And you know, I played so much better in the casuals, but whatever.
Oh,
Like,
you just had to hot dog that comment in there, didn't you?
no, I think he still beat me, but you know,
Okay.
but it's not
Gotta
about.
stay face.
It's not even about winning or losing. Like the most fun I've had at tournaments has actually been after I was put out. That's it.
Yep,
Well,
that
all right.
concludes KI Pools. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.
All right, so I hope you guys have enjoyed the tournament so far.
Do you mind if we sum up top 8?
Yeah, go. If you know it, I don't.
Yeah.
KI Top 8 is tomorrow, I believe, at like 4 p.m. or something like that. It's going to be on KPB live stream.
So we
coming-
have Nikki. Pool
Let's
one,
do
losers.
winner's side
Okay,
first.
let's
So
do
winner's side, we've got Cupcake,
Cupcake,
Charbok,
Charbok,
Thompson,
Thompson.
and Pool 4, I believe, actually still hasn't been resolved, so we don't know who's coming out on that yet.
Okay. And losers so far, we have Diamond.
We have Diamond, we have Nikki with his, crazy Fulgore, and then we have Zero Syndicate with his Shadow Jago. So, we'll try and make sure to update somehow, check Twitter or something like that to figure out the final people coming out of Pool 4. But thank you guys for hanging with us.
Storm 179. GIAC. It's
time to duel.
Duel.
All right, so hope you guys had a good one, and fight on.
All right, guys, and so we got about 8 minutes before MKX should be coming on. We'll see if we can get some casuals or something to fill some stream time while we wait. But meanwhile, let everybody know MKX starting soon. And I'm sure it's going to be great.